Ghana, South Africa is Inter Milan 1, Arsenal 0. My name is Ash, and I'm here with Mr. Joel. Mr. Joel, defeat at the San Siro. What's your take on the game?
In fact, Arsenal came to San Siro to play indeed a Champions League football. They played a very good football today. What killed today's game is just lack of creativity and too much unprofessional players, average player we possess on the pitch. You played a team that had only 7 attempts when you have 23 attempts. You played a team that had only 1 shot on target, and the shot on target was the penalty kick they scored. And you had 4 shots on target. You played a team that were having 37 ball possession, and you were having 63 ball possession. You played a team that has 0 corner, and you were having 10 corners. And yet, no one goal was converted to even equalize the game. That is to tell you the lack of creativity and unprofessional players we possess. I settled down to watch today's game. I come to realize that the reason we think Saka is not doing much is because all attention is on him. Who else at that front did the opponent send they want to mark? That is the only player they believe he can do damage to them is Saka. And that is the reason all attention is on Bukayo Saka. Is it Martinelli? Who? Is it Gabriel Jesus? Who did they send? They only approach those players where ball is with them. But Saka, ball with hard ball, they're always focusing on him. And that is the reason it pains me that a professional coach study his team from the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and the 5th year going. He still believe player like Martinelli will give him Champions League. Player like Martinelli will win him the league. And a transfer window will come. They doesn't bother to do anything good from there. I don't want to talk much today. From the beginning, I said they played the Champions League football. Arsenal played everything today away. They play the game. They have everything. They do everything they need to do. The coach tactics and everything was excellent. But what killed the game? Lack of too much of average players at the front. Too much of okay. Now it come to a point. Arsenal started playing what they are not used to. What is crossing? Who is there to know the ball? Arsenal will cross, but did you see that they jump for the ball? They are waiting for the ball to come direct to them. Inter Milan players are the one, and they all have heights.
Yeah, they have tall defenders.
They have tall defenders, and we could not have a tactics to break into the defense because there is no creative midfielder. There is no creative midfielders. My question is, why did Odegaard travel with them to San Siro? What is the need? If he's not fit, drop him the way you drop Declan Rice. What did Odegaard came to do today? If you know he's not fit, what is the need of bringing him at all?
Probably moral support, or he requested to. According to Arteta in his press conference, the player wanted to be there.
Everybody knew Odegaard was declared fit for this match. Nothing like moral support. If it is as a result of moral support, Declan Rice will also be there, but he will not play as a moral support. Arteta just wants it so. That is just how he wants it to be, because that is his way of doing things. I'm just happy whenever I see Uwanire on the pitch. The few seconds or minutes he played, you saw his movements, you saw his boldness, you saw his pace on the midfield, you saw his attacking minded. But this is the same player you don't want to risk in some big matches. Kudos to the team. Congratulations to Manchester. To what am I even say? Congratulations to Inter Milan. First loss in the Champions League in the 4th game for Arsenal. They just want to emulate Manchester City, who lost in Premier League, and they lost in Premier League. Come to Champions League, Man City lost, and they also lost. They are emulating Man City. It's box now. Kudos, nice one.
So did we came into this season with a lot of, excitement, talking about this season we are winning a title. Do you believe this team can still win the Champions League?
Jesus. We are winning which title? Is it Premier League title? Please, one thing you need to know. I did not come into this season with excitement after the end of transfer window. That is just the fact. Me, I knew we are going to face this same condition. Because Arsenal problem from onset is always forward. Saka, Mikel Arteta came into the game. He sold this Aubameyang. He sold Lacazette. Ever since, who did he bring in?
Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. Who can Gabriel Jesus match in those two players he sold? Let's be sincere. After the first season he came, that they really brought in with Zinchenko, brought that big change to Arsenal and that winning mentality they brought to Arsenal. What have the guy done ever since he went to injury and start coming back? He has not done anything. You understand me? And yet you don't see need to sign a striker. You don't see need to replace Martinelli. Let the guy have a very strong competitor. My dear, I'm sick and tired. It's just that my blood love Arsenal. If not, I would have deviated from for a very long time. How can a coach, you call yourself a professional coach, player like Martinelli, you want that guy to give you Champions League? No, every season you will be looking at him there. He will be there. You don't tend to sign a player that can replace that position. It's painful. Even though you don't want to push him to bench, but person that will be giving somebody that will say, if I fuck up, why is this guy always playing? We come to the other. You made a statement in last Premier League. He said they keep using him because Trossard is not a starter. Trossard is better in second half, which is the best. And you even the time when Martinelli went for long injury and he returned, he studied one game. I still cannot forget that 1-0 he gave us a win against Manchester City. He sit on the bench and studied the game. When he came into the bench, he know the right drive to do. Why not have a good starting 11 for Ox? You always be doing management. All the Arsenal fans that love this condition, at the end we still say we try. Congratulations to you all. So that is just all I need to say to this game. Thanks. Kudos. Let's look ahead to Premier League match.
Okay, before you go, one last thing. Mikel Merino still seems to be struggling with the pace of our game at the moment. And then let's talk about the penalty we considered.
The penalty was so unprofessional from Mikel Merino. Who was just so unprofessional of him. A player that play ball with his hands off when you are in your O18. You saw that guy hit the leg and his hand was just off like this. And they consider that hand block the direction of that ball. You get it? If your hand is like this, it's totally different. If even though your hand is like this, it's not close to your body, it's like this. You cannot cut it off. But this hand was like this and the ball hit it this way. I knew there is no way they will cancel. Even VAR later suspend the penalty play and checked and they realized it. So it was just, he cried for it. He showed that sign of remorse that he himself actually do fuck up. So that is just it. So tonight wasn't his night, but we all know Mikel Arteta is just forcing that boy now. He have not fit into the pattern. Player like Mikel Merino is some person that's supposed to stay on the bench, study the game, and come in. But Mikel Arteta just want, he's stubborn. There are some certain things he want to do. He will do it from his mind. So that is just it. Kudos to the boys. In summary, Arsenal played a fantastic football. I must tell you, lack of creativity and too much average players in that front. What today happened? Who was the only midfielder we have? Thomas Partey. I will still keep on saying, the greatest luck Arsenal have this season is not selling what? Thomas Partey. If they have sold Thomas Partey, OT love for the team. We have seen what is going on. Congratulations to the boys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.